Uh-oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh. Looks
Yes.
like I'm the first one up.
Yes, it was.
Give it a second.
Still
loading.
That song gets in your head, man.
And it's almost noon.
Almost new. Wow.
You're Virginia outside.
Have we been sleeping in that
You're
long?
outside say, hurry up, you're going to be late.
Crap.
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
All right. I just got a quick spot check, make sure like I could like where the heck everyone is. Oh, +7.
Yep, roll spot check.
Rolling 16.
You see a 16. It's you see that the bed next to you, which used to be crosses, made.
Sorry, repeat that.
You see that the bed that's next to you that is apparently crosses is not made.
Uh-oh. Huh. Guess housekeeping didn't arrive yet.
Anything else?
Let's do a quick search, I guess. Search the room. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay, go for it.
That's +8.
I broke my dice.
27. Ooh, that's nice.
All right. You see that even though it looks like that cross left in a hurry, he still was able to grab all of his things.
Oh crap! Oh crap! That reminds me. I gotta go to the blacksmith. I had to wherever the front door is.
Did someone turn the lights on?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Thank you. All right. I guess I'll head down. Head next room.
Yeah.
Why is everything like all black now?
Another search or spot.
There had to be one in this session. Just one.
Another spot.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I forgot to put on music. Give me a second.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. I will use my imagination.
There we go.
Imagination.
Imagination.
Only trick is I can't close my eyes. I'll fall asleep.
Okay. Anything else you're doing?
That was my rule for spot.
Spot. You see the remains of breakfast on the table. So you've apparently using your deductive skills, you probably can guess that you slept in probably until noon.
Oh yeah. It was a lot. Last time I go adventuring past midnight. I'm gonna quick search the desk here. Make sure it's
all right.
20.
20. You look at the paper on the desk and you see it like it's very, very scribbly.
Oh, aha! Wait, I have a thing for this. Where is it? Oh, I'm gonna use decipher script. See if I can read it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a skill.
Yep. And 14.
You look at you pick it up and you're trying to look at it and it just kind of looks like that, just scribbles.
Can't tell if someone was writing something or if they were just like bored.
You didn't make a high enough DC in order for me to tell you.
All right. I'll keep the I'll put it in my pocket for now. Hopefully I can read it later.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I guess so. No. Oh wait, there's two other rooms. There's one to the left, right?
Yep.
All right. Just see if.
All right, you're gonna go in.
Oh wait. Should probably knock first. Make sure no one's. Make sure someone isn't. Just sleeping.
Okay.
Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta feed the pigs.
Good. There a thing for knocking on the door?
Not really. You just knock.
I knocked the door.
Just knock.
All right. So you knock on the door and you don't hear anything.
Okay. Open the door and enter.
All right, you put your hands on the doorknob and you hear a click.
Oh. Crap.
What?
That's not good.
This is already sounding very ominous.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay,
Oh,
hang
you
on a
got
second.
it.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
seems familiar.
Very familiar.
What is?
Ooh,
Oh,
this
it must have
time
been cheering.
there's the crowd is cheering.
Yes,
that or,
you hear you're back in the arena and you hear the sounds of cheering.
Huh.
You hear the
Oh, this
announcer say, bring out the combatant.
Huh. This is I assume that's me.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
Oh. Man.
That is.
This is not kosher.
I'm fighting my mom.
Yeah, you hear the crowd begin to chant, "Death, death, 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 death."
I don't have. I searched for my short sword.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you pull out your short sword.
However, I go up to her. Not in an offensive stance.
Non-hostile.
Non-hostile stance.
All right.
What's going on?
All right.
Apparently, I'm fighting my mom in a dream. I'm thinking.
You notice your neck beginning to warm.
Oh.
Search check.
Yeah.
Spot. 24.
You notice that there's a collar around your neck.
Oh no.
I spot. I'm gonna do that same thing on my mother in front of me. Oh god! Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, not gonna happen.
Whoops.
Yeah. Roll a d8.
Son of a gun.
Did you hurt yourself just by
Please be
checking?
low. Please be low. Ugh.
You take 6 damage
Oh.
because the collar has shocked you.
Oh. I'm taking. I go down to 1 knee.
Yes.
Okay. Wait. Just doing math.
And you see this person come out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, freaking course.
Why am I not surprised?
The warden walks to you and says, "I don't think I need to tell you what happens when you disobey me."
No. Don't have to tell me a third time.
He lifts up his hand and it crackles. Your collar begins to warm up again. I don't want you to talk to try and defend yourself or say anything. All I want is blood. You are going to give it to me, and the crowd is going to get their blood.
Very well. I take my short sword and stab myself.
Wait. What?
Dude.
Roll attack.
Let's see. That's +7.
I don't know if this is a nightmare or not.
9.
I'm scared.
Oh, my armor class is not that. I'm thinking I miss.
Yeah, it's like you try to stab yourself, but the warden catches you. Roll a d8.
Uh-oh.
5.
Yikes! You're down to half health. The warden walks over to you and says, "Always so rebellious." He grabs you and puts his hand on your neck. Come on.
I do nothing.
You are back to full health.
Holy crap.
What?
I am in control here, not you. Now, you are going to stab her. Or else.
I'm thinking to myself, I know this is a dream. If I can, like this has to be my guilt towards something, like involving my mother. Very well. I roll 1d7. Roll attack. I mouth, I'm sorry. I love you. 23.
And
You wake up with a sharp pain across your face. And you see Cross's arm outstretched.
What the hell?
whoa, Jay, relax. I know a nightmare when I see one.
Oh, maybe. Well, I don't think so. This was no nightmare. This was also
Real?
Yeah.
Everyone starts to flood in. They apparently heard you screaming.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Jay, what happened?
I think the guilt. I think my guilt from yesterday with my mother is coming back to literally bite me.
Holy crap. Explain what you saw.
I was in combat with my mother in the same arena the warden put us in.
Did you see the warden or did you hear him?
I saw him. I heard him. He said he was the one in control.
Interesting.
That's what that voice said to me in my dream, or something similar.
That explains it then.
This can't go on. I just. What time is it?
It's roughly about noon.
Now, actually, it's about in the morning. It's like everyone hasn't even eaten breakfast yet.
I need something to calm my nerve.
You bliss.
I can
roll a
hear
spot
that
check,
from all the
everybody.
way over here, Amber.
Yeah,
Roll a spot check, you said?
Yes,
Yep.
everyone roll a spot check.
All right.
Okay.
Spot check. Coming up.
13.
Could someone roll a 2d22 for me?
Okay,
I'll roll-
D20 plus
I'll
2.
I'll roll the d20 plus 2.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
15.
There we go.
Oh, good one.
All right.
Ah! There's my critical failure.
What'd I get?
You got it.
You got
a
16.
Hey.
Cross actually looks left and right. And it's like, hey, wait a minute. Where's Jaminia?
Where is Jaminia? Isn't she with us?
What room was Jaminia in?
The room right there.
Well, then let's go investigate.
Knock first.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door first, but I assume that Amber was in there with her, weren't you?
Oh.
I kind of don't remember. I was asleep.
Okay,
You're
well,
actually asleep upstairs.
okay,
Oh.
so knocking on the door.
You do not hear a response.
Oh.
Amber, you want to open the door here, please?
Okay.
Gentlemen.
What do I roll?
Don't roll anything.
Just
Just
open
You can just,
Okay, I'll open it. Opening door.
you notice that the door is actually unlocked.
Ooh.
Oh, it's unlocked. Okay, that's interesting. Your Highness, I'm coming in.
What?
oh, wait a second.
Someone's busy.
Uh-oh.
There's
What
an
is this?
extensive pile of papers scattered around the room. You see Jaminia passed out on the desk, quill still in hand. There are multiple magical compendiums open and even volumes from an encyclopedia of all known creatures.
Okay, somebody is clearly a workaholic.
No. She doesn't look well.
Okay, I approach Jaminia to wake her up.
All right.
Whoa.
So how are you going to try and wake her up?
I'm gonna gently place a hand on her shoulder and gently rub it back and forth.
All right.
Gentle shake awake.
It's a gentle shake, basically. It's how I wake up my grandmother.
Okay.
Aw.
I'm going to roll a d20 for you.
Okay.
All right.
18.
Good one.
Okay.
All right. Jaminia kind of groggily goes, She rubs her eyes a little bit, and then her eyes go wide. It's like, oh no, what time is it?
It's morning, Queen Jaminia.
She lets out a sigh of relief. Good. We didn't miss anything.
What have you been researching all night?
It's not research, it's what you all said last night about Simula and how I could have helped with Jalorum's mother. I messed up big time, and this is my way of trying to make up for it.
What exactly are you reading through here?
It's not really a reading through. It's more of writing down what I know. She hands Phaethurin a piece of paper. It says, "Table of Contents, Simula."
You've been writing a book of what your sister's capable of.
Yes, and as you can see, she coughs a little bit. It took me all night, but that's all I know. And oh gosh, I have a headache.
Did you get any sleep at all?
I don't think so. No.
Oh dear.
You need to rest.
What happened last night? I missed something.
Jalorum's mother was being held by succubi.
What?
Why didn't you tell us? That sounds dangerous.
You could have woken me up. You could have.
We were already there. We were already there by the time we knew. There was no time to send any. We were able to get out of there safely enough.
Was anybody hurt? No, just a lot of our pride.
Well, it would appear that Jalorum has had a very nasty dream in a very similar vein as Amber.
Yeah, he did.
Once again involving the warden trying to assert control through fear.
How bad was it this time?
I had to try and kill her.
You sound fairly jovial about that.
She looks up. She looks really groggy for a second. It's like, you had to kill your mother. It's how would he know about your? Well, he did kidnap her, but this is.
Are we so certain that it was the warden that's responsible for it? We do know we're being followed.
Yes, we
But
are
don't know
being
by whom.
followed. But something just occurred to me. Amber was the first to have this nasty dream, followed by Jalorum. Thinking back to our very first encounter with the warden, who was it that defied him first?
It was me.
And J. Lorum, wasn't it? Because you two removed your collars. He's trying to reassert control because you two were the first to defy him. Isn't that what's going on here?
That does make sense. I mean,
That makes a disturbing amount of sense.
well,
Can I do a search check on the queen? She looks really bad.
All right. Go for it.
Hold on. Roll.
oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go. It's like you look at her and she just seems like she's got really baggy eyes. Yeah, she's got really baggy eyes, and she just looks like hasn't had a lot of sleep. But you can tell that she's got like kind of a focus. Like this isn't the first time she's pulled an all-nighter. And then she gathers up all the papers and she hands them to Faye Thurin. Add knowledge simula to your skill list.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'll add that
Okay.
for you.
Is it too late to get severed
Go
rides?
to the carriage and let's talk about our journeys, please.
All right.
I have
You all
studied
headed to the
go.
carriage?
Okay, who do I smack?
Ivan.
Ivan?
No!
For all
Why
those
Ivan?
bigger cover.
Oh, I know what I
So,
Nope.
all right.
Ah.
I also recall a certain Cross calling her by her real name in the general store yesterday. We did not think this through and think of an alias for our leader.
We can call her Gem.
Gem is her name.
Sorry.
One is the name.
No, I understood that reference.
Yeah, I know.
Gem and the other guys.
Jemina raises an eyebrow. I assume there's a reference I'm not getting.
And
You could say that.
it's a Gatless Town thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's an inside joke.
all right.
So sorry about the pet thing.
Well, if it keeps us alive, I think we can. I think all things are allowed.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Jaminia leans back and she rubs her eyes a little bit. All right. I still do believe I owe you some explanations and talking tos. So if there's anything you want to, anything in general you want to ask me about Simula, well, we definitely have a long carriage ride.
So how many pages did you fill of that compendium?
I'm pretty sure I'd write. You could write a book, a lot of books about my sister, and everything that Fairthurn is holding right now. It's the abridged version.
And this is still quite expansive.
I have a question.
This is consuming.
Yes.
I don't understand how a family member could betray one so much. What happened between you two?
You'd be surprised what family does.
Yes,
Yeah,
don't-
Jaminia sighs. It's like, oh, I was afraid of this question. Simula has, ever since we were young, she was different, I suppose. Whenever she spoke with people, friends, acquaintances, politicians, me, she always had this fake smile on her face. I mean, I like to believe in the best in people, but even I could tell something was off. Whenever she turned away, she'd scowl, like there was something, I don't know, offending her about everyone. I could never figure it out. The years flew by, and I grew up always knowing that she found everything around her detestable, including me. I tried my best to make her happy and bond with her, I'd spend time with her, talk with her, we'd play together. She'd always say the sweetest things to me to my face, but I always knew the instant she'd turn away, she'd be scowling. Even when we ascended to the throne, I made sure to try and spend time with her, to make time for her. And I wanted to make her happy, and despite her telling me she was happy, I knew better than that. I'm sorry. That got a little.
No.
Did you ever ask her to talk with you about this? Because if you knew something was up, surely you should have brought it up at some point.
I did bring it up, and she always smiled that fake smile and said, "Oh no, everything's fine." It broke my heart every time I looked at it.
Yeah, that's usually a sign that something's really wrong.
If she doesn't even want to discuss it with her own family, that must mean there's something really wrong with her.
Was there ever a time she wasn't like that?
Oh, I suppose when we were like really, really young. I mean, there were a couple times when we'd roleplay, perhaps. That we'd roleplay some adventures, and when we stopped, I suppose. That's when that's not really when it began, but it's when it got worse.
Do you think that the time that she felt happy, this whole roleplay thing, do you think she hasn't left that mindset yet?
It's a possibility. We're not really gonna know unless we actually ask her.
Well,
I'm no therapist. It's like I'm only going off what I observed.
Well, if this whole thing is a game to her, then wouldn't it make sense to find a way to, and she is essentially okay, let's put this in a broader sense. She is the master over our pawns, our game pieces. She's basically controlling everything that is going on, whether it's throwing a monster at us or throwing guards at us or directing us into where we should be going. Do you think if we if we find a way to beat the game, her game, she'll come to her senses?
Jaminya's eyes widen a little bit, and you see a smile begin to tug at her mouth. So, you really think that'll work?
I'm throwing a shot in the dark here, but it's the best thing I can think of at the moment.
I'll take anything to get my sister back.
A thought occurred to me. Just a shot in the dark, I said, but after having a nightmare myself, and you receiving a nightmare, I wonder if somebody could be affecting her in the same way. I don't know. Sleep, dragon thoughts. Ignore me.
Well, if you want to make notes and theories, I won't stop you, but I think it's best to not. Well, we should keep an open mind, and we should keep track of our theories and thoughts and speculations. And when more information presents itself, we should revise them, because I don't think we can make any safe conclusions now.
So, how much farther till Solania?
I think
we're about halfway there. I'm actually getting a little bored.
Can I ask
Ivan.
Yes?
Do you think you can play a little tune for us?
Oh, with pleasure.
All right.
Let's see another natural 20.
I know, right?
Let's see.
You may be able to redeem yourself. Close enough!
That's all right.
He didn't actually. His actual die was pretty low. He's just OP in performance.
He just has a lot of skill points, that's all.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yep, not complaining. I wish I could.
You feel like playing a little more darker. For some reason, you feel like playing a darker and bouncier tune.
Up with the music.
You begin to weave a tale
Wait a
about a line of vampire hunters. They train from generation to generation in preparation for the rise of an evil vampire king. You talk about the
This
difficulty
game
of
came out before most of you were born.
This was back when hearts were used for currency and ammunition. Everybody.
What song is that? I can't hear.
Castlevania.
It's from the
Castlevania.
original Castlevania, but it's been
No.
redone so many
It's an-
times.
It's an acoustic version of Castlevania. Yes.
That is amazing.
If I was
Of course, you were not aware. We're all
Back in the
Yes.
time when the Belmonts were young.
Several of you are bobbing your heads, saying, "Oh yes, this is very interesting. I like it. I like the tale you're weaving." And other people are actually a little bit. It actually frustrates other people because they're feeling like these characters are facing unnecessary difficulties.
Is this subtle foreshadowing that we might be running into night terrors at some point in the near future?
Oh,
I think we already did have a
Virginia, may I ask a question?
Oh yes, you may.
When were you afflicted with lycanthropy?
When I was very young. In fact, I actually don't think I remember.
Were no attempts made to cure the condition?
No one really knew other than me and my sister.
You hid it from your people?
Well, yes.
Well,
Grimjaw was correct. Yet you can't be a violent beast and still be on the throne. It's as many strides as we made towards being as many strides as we made towards being a little more open-minded. There are still some prejudices that still linger.
But I don't understand. You freed us all back at the arena. You told me to bite down on your collar, and you were still a werewolf. How's this possible?
A lot of focus.
Well, you seem to be able to control yourself fine.
I can control myself fine, but I'm not the I'm not the one you need to convince of that.
what about your parents?
Her face falls. They're not around anymore.
I'm sorry.
That you and or your sister have the throne. I imagine not around is an understatement.
It's okay. I lost my master too. He was like a parent.
And I don't have. Oh, I'm glad my mom's fine and well, but my dad, we don't have a very good relationship.
I never knew my parents.
Fortunate to lose my father.
I don't have a family, at least I don't think I do. I don't remember.
I kind of just go wherever the wind takes me.
Something on your mind, Cross?
What?
Just actually has me thinking of quite a few things from home.
Oh.
You want to
You
share?
haven't told us anything about your home. You keep on bragging and boasting, and we really don't know anything about you yourself.
There's a lot that I haven't told to, well, any of you.
And I'm pretty sure you have your reasons for not doing so.
Somewhat. It's a little complicated. But
Jemenia puts her hand on your shoulder. You don't have to say anything you don't want to say. No, I'm not going to judge you.
Neither will
I know what lost feels like. I used to have a team. I know that I've mentioned this team of mine, but they're not here anymore. There was a battle about 2 years ago. My team and I, well, we ran into some trouble, a trap from a tribe. And I was the only one that made it out. That's why I stopped being a captain.
What? Wait, you were in charge of a battalion?
Yes. Captain Cross Doggo. That's what they used to say. They called me the Black Arrow. It's an old nickname, but every time I think of it, every time I think of them, and it's funny now that we're here, when I look at all of you, I'm reminded so much of them. I apologize at first if it seemed I wanted to take charge and lead you all out of that hole, that prison that we were in, but now I see that we work better as a team, not through one person leading us, but how well all of us seem to get along with each other. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of when I first started out. I was not. I am nowhere near as good as I was back then, I guess. I've gotten older. A lot of things I've forgotten. But coming home, I think, will be, for the first time in, I want to say, 2 years. I left when my teammates were killed in action. I haven't been back since.
Junior looks off to the side. Kumquat.
What?
Again?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. It's just it's one of the being a queen is sometimes a very lonely and depressing job. It's very stressful, and just to cope with despair was usually just to say a funny word.
Soup.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Cross. I like complicated. Makes humans more interesting.
You travel along until the sun begins to set. Roll a listen check.
Okay. Because I'm really good at listening to others. Okay.
I have my listen.
Jermania can't roll a listen check because she is
Case in point.
Minus.
Okay.
Everyone who's in the room, roll a listen check.
All right.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm outside. Never mind.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, only the people who are inside?
Yeah. I'm
Darn
outside.
it.
Well, I can hear very well from outside.
There we go.
Okay.
Just outside with
Okay, so
I'm too busy reading.
Jalaron's ears perk up. He hears like this scratching coming from the door.
Are you sure it's not me? Because I'm outside stretching.
No, he hears scratching.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh.
That's
If there was something outside the door, wouldn't Amber see it?
Yeah.
And
I
even
would think she would
myself-
warn us about that.
Hey.
And you also hear Amber screaming.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Now we're
Apparently,
the door.
Amber and I've gotten into some trouble.
I'm in trouble too. I did not know.
Jermaine, like,
It's Amber runs in and she literally runs to the other side of the room.
whoa.
What?
Okay, well, I'm gonna get myself armed.
Amber? You alright?
How did I not do that?
I'm gonna have myself armed, and I'm gonna cast magic weapon on my gauntlet.
Okay.
What am I doing here? I would imagine I would have heard that, but I don't know what I'm supposed to have heard.
Would
Yeah,
me,
I
would
don't
I've
even know what
done?
I saw. What did I see? I don't know. I'm
You
scared.
see?
Of
Yeah,
course.
I figured.
Context.
Oh!
Giant spider.
Oh,
A
it's your
spider.
favorite thing from episode 1.
Big giant why is it always spiders?
Everyone's favorite spider, Barry.
Butterflies.
Oh my spiders!
Quick, someone find a giant newspaper.
Are we supposed to roll initiative?
Yes.
In
Roll
such a tiny
initiative.
area? Jeez. Okay. I'm assuming I'm back too.
No,
I must
you're
not.
not.
What about me?
Yes.
Am I just completely oblivious?
Hang on a sec. Hang on. I'm gonna roll a listen check anyway. I must have heard that.
Well, no,
If you're
you
out in the
would
woods,
be out in the
you're
woods.
out.
Only
I'm
right
Lucy's
outside
not
the door.
with me. I'm doomed.
Time out, guys. One at a time.
Should we all roll initiative?
I already did.
I just did.
Okay. Oh, that didn't help.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
Oof.
The dice is not my friend today.
No,
Well,
it
it's fun
is.
when you're playing blue.
I'm just gonna roll initiative for the heck of it, but I still don't know where I am in this situation.
Yeah,
Well-
everyone rolls initiative.
Okay. Can someone roll for me?
Okay. What's your initiative?
Did you roll, Zach?
I'm not here, so.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
go ahead and
you still need to roll.
Okay, roll initiative. Let's see here. That is. Roll initiative. Okay, that's +4, so.
Initiative for me is 1. Wait.
16.
alright. Yeah, it's 1.
Okay, you rolled, and you rolled.
Unless it's 12, which is score.
That's 16. Jalarum, you rolled.
I already did. It was 19.
Okay. What was your initiative, Lissy?
I can't tell which one it is. Is it 12 or 1?
Probably 1.
Okay, I'll look at it. Your initiative is a 4.
It's a what? Where am I looking?
Initiative is below your hit points.
Yeah. Like hit points and then initiative below it.
Oh, I've been looking in the wrong place the whole time.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So what's hers? 22.
Nice.
Woo, go Amber.
Even though I'm the one that ran in screaming first.
Well, you were the first one to encounter it.
Well, has the spider rolled initiative yet?
No, working on that.
It's got to use his tiny hands to roll it.
Oh, it goes
Critical
fast.
That's even worse than me.
It goes dead.
Does that mean we all get a surprise round against it?
All right. So, Amber, you get to go first.
Oh, joy. I'm gonna.
Well, whatever you do not breathe fire unless it's toward the fireplace.
Please.
It's time for Lizard to kick a little spider butt. And there goes my phone.
Time to give it the nightmare.
I'm gonna give you a nightmare you'll never forget. I'm gonna grapple it.
hey, voice, you better watch out or else you'll get.
You're gonna grapple it.
I'm gonna grapple it.
Okay.
That's
That'll be quickly.
Roll a. I'm gonna roll a strength check for you.
Okay. Please be good.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. For some reason, the spider is very, very dexterous, and it moves up and moves this way.
Give me a break.
Aw.
All right, Jalarum, it is your turn.
Okay, just doing math. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, come on. I gotta scroll down. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, never mind. 25. Oh, I guess 30 I guess takes off. Okay. Gonna move down
Cat of mine.
this way. Come on.
Okay.
I got it. Move over here.
Okay, you're gonna move over there. Okay, yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to make a jump check to make it over the table.
Okay. Which was a 9 for me, I think. Where am I? Jump. Oh, 8. Okay.
And. Oh.
Ooh. 12.
All right. You stumble a little bit, but you're able to. You stumble a little bit, but you're able to make it over.
Woo.
However, you have provoked attack of opportunity.
Ah, crap.
Ooh.
Right. Nom nom.
That does not hit. The spider,
All right.
Wow,
tries to kick at you. The spider tries to kick at you with its back leg, but it misses.
All right. I'm gonna attack it with my short sword.
All right,
Stab it in
so
the butt.
go for it.
Well, I can't really backstab it because the bed's the bed's right there, and it's basically taking up half the spot. So,
All right, go for it.
all right. So
Roll attack.
Yep. 20. Oh, that's a crit.
That.
That is a crit. You twirl,
Okay, so-
you twirl your sword around, and then you're about to bring it down right at the critical strike.
Oh, hang on. Gotta get the it's 2d4.
When
a second.
When suddenly,
Oh, 16!
Oh,
when suddenly
trying to say something.
it vanishes,
what?
What?
Oh,
and this thing runs toward the door and crashes into it and falls to the ground.
okay.
What just happened?
Is that knowledge arcana or knowledge planes or knowledge nature?
Knowledge nature.
I'm going to roll knowledge nature.
You could have killed that thing.
Oh,
Actually, I'm not
Oh,
there. I
like
would've-
no one to judge.
21.
Nice.
21. It doesn't take much for you to realize that you were just pranked by a pixie.
Nice.
I think it's kind of cute.
No.
Apparently the prank went that far.
The pixie looks up and starts running into the corner. Don't hurt me, please! Don't hurt me!
Okay, I put my short sword away. It's like,
Can I go over to it?
You're gonna have to roll diplomacy.
I'll go with the plan.
That would
I
be.
didn't
That
I
would
said
be
go
hard.
over to it. I didn't say anything about talking to it. I just said go over to it. I want to look at it.
Yeah, that's still gonna. You're just gonna screw diplomacy.
nope.
Never mind. Go ahead, Ivan.
Okie
I don't
dokie.
know what to do.
All right, I got this. Dice, please be on my side with this one.
Yay!
That works.
All right, you walk. All right, you walk over. What are you gonna say?
Might I ask exactly what you're doing here?
It seems to be stammering a little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't. I just thought it was a funny prank.
It's all right. We understand. No need to be afraid.
I don't understand!
Amber, please.
Amber, calm down.
It scared me with a spider!
Please
Yeah.
remember that Jaminia is still asleep.
I snap off.